The SIRUI LED Dragon panels deliver a refreshing new take on lights. If I had to describe them, I'd say it's a fusion of pocket lights and light tubes. The bendable design alone allows for unique shots and easier ways to wrap the light around the subject. But for me, the most unique feature is the possibility to combine as many lights as you like, to increase the output, form small arches for easy product lighting, or construct huge circles or squares. In this video, we will have a closer look at SIRUI's new take on light tubes, go over their functions, have a look at their app with which you can combine multiple lights into one, and see if this new design feels like a weird gimmick or if it's here to stay. My name is Damien Cooper and welcome to Monkey Pixels. SIRUI sent me their B25R-D dual light kit to review. It contains two bendable RGB lights, two power adapters for DC power, and a bracket to combine the two lights horizontally and attach them to a light stand. The lights themselves are about 58 centimeters or 22 inches long. The front of each light looks like it consists of 9 individual small pocket lights put together, which is what makes them bendable to around 90 degrees. On the back of the lights we find a 1/4 inch thread to attach the included bracket or mount it to a light stand. On the right side of the light we have space for a Sony NP-F style battery to power the light, a small LCD display and 4 buttons. With those buttons we can toggle the menu, switch functions and increase or decrease the output. On either side of the light we have another 1/4 inch thread, but here we also have the quick release attachment mechanism to combine two lights vertically, one male and one female. This way we can just slide the two lights into each other and create one very long light. I have been using this to form a small arch to put on top of my table when shooting product B-roll. This creates an amazing wrapped around light source without any rigging of lights above the product. And I will be honest with you, anything that plays nicely into my laziness, good. With only two lights on a smooth surface, the arch won't stand up by itself and needs either supporting with weights on each side, or the easiest way is to put it on a mini tripod. And I linked one on Amazon down in the description below. With two lights you can create an arch big enough for a lot of small objects, but remember, there's no limit to the amount of lights you can combine. So theoretically, you could create an arch big enough to fit a human being underneath. Being able to power the SIRUI Dragon lights via inexpensive Sony batteries is a big advantage over built-in battery solutions in my opinion. The battery life is pretty decent, although not amazing. At full strength, a Sony FP970 should give you about 2 hours. If you need more and you're near a power outlet, you can just plug it into the wall. And this might be the one cool thing I wish SIRUI would have done with these lights. A way to power multiple lights with just one power source. If you don't want to use a ton of batteries but connect a multitude of lights together, having several power adapters dangling off the LED lights could become pretty messy. When using the little LCD screen on the back of the light, we have 4 menus to choose from: color temperature, HSI, RGB and effects. The menu is pretty easy to navigate, but still powerful enough to change all the settings you could look for. From simple color temperature including tint, to dialing in the exact hue and saturation levels, or access to a full RGB spectrum. Under the effects menu, we can choose between 16 different effects, which include police car, TV, lightning and many more. All of the effects are also customizable with different presets, speeds or intensity. You can even program up to 10 individual presets. If you want to get the most out of the Dragon lights, you need to use the app, which connects to the lights via Bluetooth. And I have used a lot of apps for lights in the past, and using those is typically less enjoyable than either getting cheated on or accidentally running over your own pet turtle. Speaking of which, did you know that pet turtles hibernate in your fridge over the winter? Because I surely did not until I opened my mom's fridge over the holidays and there was a live turtle. So now I know. And now you know too. Anyway. The SIRUI iPhone app has been the best lighting app that I have used so far. It instantly connects to all your lights, it's intuitive and extremely easy to use, but quite powerful at the same time. Aside from controlling everything you can do on the lights themselves, you have tons of presets ranging from preset colors to the option to input color palette values. But my favorite feature has to be the color picker, where you point your phone's camera at a color and it instantly changes the color of the lights. When wanting to control multiple lights as one, you can easily do so under the group tab of the app. Afterwards, you can change all the settings in the app and all the lights behave just as one. I have to say, I really like the Dragon B25R. Its bendable and stackable design makes for great versatility for product shoots or as a hair or rim light on interview and talking head settings. The ability to wrap around a product or a person with a single light all while containing spill to the background is absolutely amazing. The 2-light kit comes in at $399, which I think is a fair price for what you're getting. We don't have any light formers for these lights yet, and one obvious difference to regular light tubes is the 180-degree exposure angle compared to 360 degrees, which I personally don't mind at all. The app makes using the lights so enjoyable to use. I love how easy it is to construct a little arch for product shots that wraps nicely around a piece of gear without having to use any light stands or boom poles, and you'll see these lights a lot more on my channel in the future. The best way to see those lights in action though is to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Give this video a thumbs up because it really helps the channel grow, and if I have made you curious about this big juicy anamorphic lens also by SIRUI, go check out my full review over here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Pet Turtles fridge, that's all you need to know. Let's move on. Let's just move on with the video and just get this out of the way here. It's not even funny. This is so cringe.